said I'm tripping, told him don't play with me. Sitting down on phone, got him back of there. Ready to kick down though. Messed up, I don't know you. Man, I move like a social, bite like a coat. I put chrome hearts on our free. And it's hard stuff that I bleed. You be chopping it up, belly. Work on botch, turn it up with a red on. Shipping this drop, I ain't popping. Hockey you down with binoculars. Call out my phone and I'm blocking you. Got two girls in the cut, and I don't know what to do. I fell in love with you, fell in love with you. Two girls in the cut, which one to choose? I fell in love with you, fell in love with you, fell in love with you. Got two girls in the cut, I don't know who to choose. I fell in love with you, I fell in love with you.
This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. Now Garland. Both of these teams need a win badly tonight, Grant. Neither has been playing to their potential as of late.
You know, you can really sense the desperation in the air. A win here would be a big step in the right direction for either squad. And BA, a loss could set them back even further.
Here's Maxey following the bucket by Utah. And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. Doris, we got to give credit to Darius Garland for continuing to develop his body.
BA, like every smaller guard in the league, teams attack him defensively. So just like a Steph Curry, you build your strength and your balance, and you continue to play with pride on that end, and that is pivotal to his development.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Here's Weber. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Buzelis. And it's in there.
He still needs to fill out to be more physical down there, and that will come with time. But Buzelis can handle his own.
Launches it. Duncan, no good. Miller on the wing. Fires for 3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Lillard outside. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Buzelis on the take. And the foul called on Harrison Barnes. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Now here's Miller. And there's a pick. Tries again. The rebound by Duncan. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. The 3. Nails it from 3.
Well, Darius Garland showing good vision and making good decisions. Exactly what you need from your point guard.
You know, Grant, with Fred VanVleet, Pascal Siakam, and OG Anunoby all winning on new teams, you wonder, did the Raptors have to blow it up?
You know, B.A., it's a fair question, but Toronto's front office saw a ceiling. So the question is, can they do better with this rebuild? And it remains to be seen.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Pass to Weber to halt the run. And again, Toronto, no good. Utah leading by 4. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Pure from three-point range. Lillard got 6.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Maxey. And again, Toronto, no good.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
6 to shoot. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Duncan, no good.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Here's Butler. Up top, Barnes. From deep. The shot by Lillard, no good. Raptors trail by 8.
And at 6'10", Buzelis is becoming a very difficult cover for defenses, especially when he's aggressive and trying to score. Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
He's perfect from the line this time. On offense, here's Utah. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. It's tipped. Stolen by Miller. Tipped. Here's Dunn. Second chance effort. Knocked away. And he recovers it. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Buzelis. The putback. Missed it, even after all of those chances. On offense, here's Utah. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Gets the 3 ball to go.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And the Raptors making a change here. And Maxey's got the ball here for Toronto. They trail by 9. Here's Weber. Knocks it down from distance.
Oh, phenomenal work right there. There's times, boy, he can be tough to check.
Garland feeling it out a bit. Kicks it out to Barnes. No good from outside. Here's Maxey. with the drive, and it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Toronto shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. There's 6 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's Miller. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. It's the Jazz up by 3. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what stands out to you from Utah in this one?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Raptors head coach Darko Rajakovic wants his team to be very competitive on the defensive end. He said, quote, covering for each other, protecting the paint, taking away corner threes, and making a team effort. Everybody's got to chip in. Back to you, Brian.
All for one. Allie, thanks for the report. Pass to Reed. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Utah leading by 5. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Inside. Toronto passing it around. All sorts of time. Nice jump shot. Reed's got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, Naz Reid, aware that ball hits my hands, I've got to be ready to rise and fire.
Pass to Garland. Now here's Lillard. Clock at 6. Over Miller. Duncan. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, dependability, right? That is not wasting possessions. This is all about taking and making good shots.
Maxey attacking. Miller on the wing. There's the screen. The 3 is up. Here's Weber. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
You get a sense of the court awareness of Brandon Miller. Young player, but really polished.
Outside Garland. We see teams in college and high school run a lot more full court press. Why is that less prevalent in the NBA, Doris?
Well, it's been less prevalent, BA, but all of a sudden teams are starting to push up in full court. Understanding that if you can take 4 to 5 seconds off a shot clock, with the shortest shot clock we have in the game, then that puts so much more pressure on the offense to execute. In football, they talk about passing to the spot and letting your teammate go get it. That's exactly what happened.
Here's Fears. Going inside. Reed with the rebound. Toronto trailing. Here's Miller. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Here's Utah. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Here's Portis. Poke loose. Out of bounds. It'll be Raptors ball.
Now into the lineup for Toronto, number 32.
And so here is Toronto. Maxey attacking. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
You know, you have to love how strong Maxey takes it inside. Feels like he can beat everyone to the cup.
Utah with another miss.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
And he's going for the lob. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Portis' shot is off.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
They set a pick. Here's Miller. The putback. It's hauled in by Portis. 2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I go for it.
He takes it in. And then Portis with the dunk.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to talk it over with his guys. So Toronto going with almost an entirely new group here. And so Sexton will bring it up for Toronto. Down low. Here's Reed. Soft touch off the glass. Reed's got 4 points this quarter.
This is showing the versatility of Naz Reid. Yes, he can make buckets from three, but I like when he goes to work inside.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Reed sets a screen. It could go. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Raptors up by 1. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Sexton with it. Jackson outside. Back to Sexton. To the inside. And fouled as he went up to dunk. Good aggressive move. He'll shoot a pair. Toronto shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good. And so Jackson nails both of them. Jazz trail by 3. And there's the foul. It's on Colin Sexton. That's his first foul of the game.
First game foul. Coming on the floor for the Jazz. Number 13.
Here's Jang. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. You look at the career of Damian Lillard. He's provided some unforgettable moments, Grant.
Oh, yes, he has, B.A. And I remember you were on the call for one of those moments. That unfathomable series-ending buzzer beater he hit against the Thunder.
And Naz Reid not only gets off his feet, does it in a hurry and with some strength.
And it's Butler with the jam.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Counted from distance. Reed's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, this is the value of Naz Reid, a center who can shoot it with great consistency from range.
Butler with emphasis.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Portis outside. Sinks it from distance. Portis has gotten his second bucket on the night.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots. And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Pass to Salah. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
Utah ball. Substitution for your Raptors. Jackson. Colin Sexton.
Here's Fears. Clock is at 3. And here's Portis. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
You can't have that type of miscue in this moment in this game. You have to be on the same page.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Hits the trifecta. And now a 6-point Toronto lead.
And they're rolling. 4 straight makes to start the second half.
Pass to Fears. Portis outside. Back to Oubre. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Three-pointer, Buzelis. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Different look here for Utah. Raptors lead by 6. Dunn outside. There's a screen. Here's Jackson. The rebound by Duncan. And it's Garland with the ball for the Utah Jazz. Lillard drains the outside shot.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Substitution for your Raptors.
And so here is Toronto. 3-point lead. Here's Weber. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
And playing very well here in the second half. I mean, their shooting percentage is now over 50% from the field.
Pass to Lillard. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Lillard's got 6 in the quarter.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Miller outside. Here's Weber. Crafty move. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Weber's got 15.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Miller, right side. Up again. And they recover it. There's a screen. Pass to Weber. They shoot again. There's the block. And so Will Hardy calls a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Well, this is a just match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
And so Will Hardy calls a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. And the game's still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Raptors out in front. They lead by 1.
Utah, 43.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Left side, Garland. Here's Duncan. Kicks it out to Barnes. Butler on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Maxey. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Yep, that one goes. And the Raptors lead by 3. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Toronto.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
Fast hands pay off for Lillard. He nets the steal and instantly gets the fast break going.
Maxey attacking. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Jimmy Butler.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Well, this guy's so crafty. Once he catches the defender a little bit out of position, it's a very good bet he's going to get some free throws.
Done with a steal. Here's Weber. Barnes with the rebound.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
And so here is Toronto. Reed sets a screen. Here's Miller. Blocked! Lillard left side. Nails it from beyond the arc. Lillard's got 25 points in the game. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Utah.
Well, you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks, too.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Maxey feeling it out a bit.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for two.
That one misses.
Chris Dunn.
Good on the second one.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
And Chris Dunn gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Here's Garland. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
The free ball is down.
It's Dame time. Whenever this team needs a big shot, he knows how to get one.
Maxey attacking. Lays it in easily.
Oh, commanding the ball in big spots. Maxey is so fearless.
Barnes outside. Here's Garland. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. Lillard! The three is off.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Well, the young serve, Brandon Miller at a big moment. I got you, folks.
Here's Duncan. Barnes outside. The putback! The putback! How about the activity?
We know this about Jimmy Butler. The guy has no fear. He delivers when his team needs it.
It's stolen by Garland. Fast break. Here we go. Lillard. Oh, and Reed with a block. Here's the pick. It's Miller with a drive. Maxey on the wing. 6 to shoot. Floats one up. Using the glass to lay it in.
Big-time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Here's Barnes. Outside Garland. Outside Lillard. Now Barnes. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. There is a lot on the line. And he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
This is where your coaching is so important. They need a really good play now.
Well, this is a chance to take the lead, so you've got to draw the play to make it happen.
So both teams changing it up here. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Darko Rajakovic said to the team. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, "You're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another." Guys, let's see what happens.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
And that's exactly what you need. Everybody, big and small, crashing the glass.
And so, Will Hardy calls for the timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Lillard fires! So it's a narrow victory for the Jazz, pulling out the W. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Boy, we some players, some real gamers. They was